look at this stall. The detail is incredible. I'm so glad we came.
Me too. It feels like we're in a movie with all this snow and the lights.
Oh my gosh, look at the lights on that tree. It's absolutely stunning.
It is beautiful, and the snow is perfect.
This journal is beautiful.
Oh my gosh, yes. And look at these hoodies. We have to get one of these.
Look at that giant cookie. It's almost too pretty to eat.
Almost. I think we should definitely share one.
That raccoon logo was really unique.
It was. Look at this wine selection, though. Look, Lala.
Savage Vino.
Oh my God, it's perfect.
Oh wow, this is incredible. Best I've had all season.
I'm so glad you like it. Here's your cocoa.
Thank you. It smells amazing.
Hi everyone, welcome in. I'm Miss Savage. This is Miss Lala, and we are Savagely Uncut. Sorry, we're just a little bit late. Hopefully, everybody's gonna be able to find us. That was kind of weird. It's like a new setup there for a second.
It is.
Man, that was a little crazy, y'all. So, wait a couple minutes. Hopefully, everybody can find us. Somebody's in the chat. Let us know if it's the same link we sent out earlier, because that was a whole new experience for us. So, So, anyways, how's your day going today, Miss Lala?
Actually pretty good. I cannot complain.
Yeah.
As everybody know, you were in town also, so we got to spend some time together. We got to go to the pepper mill. We got to kick it a little bit. We had a good time. Everybody, we went to the Bellagio. We went to Fountain Blue.
Yeah. That was my first time at the pepper mill too.
I know.
When you told me we were going, remember I told you I was like, this is my first time ever going to the pepper mill. Like right. I ain't never been. And you were saying we always used to go in high school. Not this person. I never went in high school. It was good. I was excited because the pepper mill actually put us on their Instagram.
I know, right? I thought that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool.
That was pretty cool. I really was excited to see that they had acknowledged us and stuff like that. So, I really like that. So, and then going to the Bellagio, wasn't that so beautiful? Like
it was. They really set it up really nice.
They do, and I love going to Bellagio and always seeing their different setups. I mean, it made us feel like it was Christmas already.
Right.
The Bellagio is really nice. And it's something free to do in town. People don't know that when you go to Vegas and you want to look for something, fun and free to do during the holidays, Bellagio is probably one of the best spots you can go and take some pictures with the family and stuff, and it doesn't cost anything. And we also missed out. They had this little stand. If y'all saw any pictures of me and Lala, we were behind like this red, it was like a red, it was like a cart, right? And then during the day they sell like hot cocoa and popcorn, and we saw like this whole video setup. It was pretty cool though, out like all the peppermint stuff they had going on and stuff, right? Mm-hmm. I really like that, So there's lots of things you could do free in Vegas too, you guys.
That is true.
Miss Lala said she's never been to Ethel M. Chocolates.
I know, I haven't.
I cannot believe you've never been there during the holidays.
No.
They make like the cactus lights all light up, and you know what I'm saying? You can walk through their little cactus gardens, and you can walk through the factory and see how they do like their chocolates and stuff, and and stuff like that. So yeah, it's pretty cool. So I can't believe you've never been there.
Yeah.
For me. Hey Maggie.
Hey Maggie.
Welcome in. Yeah, it's really nice. I'll have to take you there when I get back. From where I'm at right now. In this cold ass city.
So how are you enjoying the area?
So for y'all that know, I left Vegas for a little bit, came to see my son and my daughter-in-law for Thanksgiving. It is cold. Like, it is cold. Hey, Faye.
Hey, girl.
All right, that's our camera girl, y'all. That's our camera girl. But I came in from, to this cold. It's cold to the point where you can almost see your breath out there, And, I used to live here like a long time ago in the 90s, but I forgot how cold it was.
I bet.
Yeah. speaking about my daughter-in-law, I got to give her a big shout out because she helped me with the little intro thing going on. So
Yeah, it was cute.
you know,
It was really cute.
yeah, I really liked it and stuff. So, but it's been nice. When I landed, I felt like like at peace. It was very peaceful here, you know.
You know, and I bet you they had. I know because not off subject, but me and wine.
Mm-hmm.
And for those of you who don't know, I actually have certifications in wine. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm working on my 4th
Yeah.
certification right now. And then earlier next year, I'll get my 5th, which will be champagne. So they grow Pinot Noir very
Mm-hmm.
good in that area.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yes.
shit! You got to come over here and drink some wine, girl.
It
Go
is a
on
lot
like
of
a little
wine.
wine tour. You know what I'm saying? I have to let my daughter-in-law know. I did
Yes.
give me a bottle of wine for Thanksgiving.
Oh,
Yeah, but my favorite one, the Moscato and the blue one in the blue bottle.
okay. Right.
I like that sweet
You
stuff.
right, you like the sweet, you like sweet wine. I'm more of a dry drinker.
So what you got planned for Thanksgiving? Anything special?
Actually, I have to work Thanksgiving.
What?
Yes, I have to work.
Man, I'm cooking. For the first time in a long time, though, I'm cooking. But we ain't doing no turkey. The kids want some ribeyes.
Oh, okay. Well, even better. I mean,
We ain't doing
don't you get
traditional.
tired? You get tired of turkey. You like
Mhm.
turkey again? So ribeye sounds good.
Right,
Actually.
right. Look, my sister-in-law said she loves, hey, Alma, she says she loves sweet wine too. But Lala doesn't really like sweet wine.
Lala, I'm more of a dry drinker, but I
Uh-huh.
do actually, drink some sweet wines. Not too sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Just a
dessert
little sweet.
wines go with,
Right,
dessert.
right. Just a little sweet. Just a little sweet and stuff.
Look at that. All right,
Oh,
Faith.
face that. I'm gonna stick to my Remy. Oh, okay, you know what I'm saying? I'll be back in town in a couple weeks, but actually in a week, I'll drink some Remy with you too, girl. Get that Remy right. Oh,
Oh, that
listen,
sounds
my
good.
sister-in-law makes the
Albert,
best
that sounds
tamales. I'm
real
telling you right
good.
now, girl. Listen, her chicken ones, they are to die for. The
Oh,
chicken
that
is like a
sounds
green
good.
salsa type stuff. Girl, best tamales ever. Yeah. We need to open up a business. Okay. We need to
Right.
open up
Oh,
a business.
right.
We need to do
Right.
that tamale business. Yeah. And she makes really good like tres leche cake. Is that how you say it? Tres leches?
Oh, okay.
She makes that
More
that
like
one cake.
more
Yeah,
wet.
it's really good.
Yeah.
I love me some strawberry. Yeah, I love me some strawberry, girl. She makes a really good strawberry. Um, you know, but getting back to tradition, yeah, we ain't doing nothing traditional. We sticking to some steaks and some potatoes and mac
That
and
sounds
cheese. That's what we're
good.
doing.
Yeah, that sounds good. Maybe
Right,
because I'm
right.
hungry. Maybe that's
They
it. I'm
ain't doing
hungry.
traditional either. Listen,
Right. You get tired. I'm telling you, you
listen.
get tired of that. You
Right.
do. You get tired of it.
You
Like
get tired.
I remember we cooked
Yeah.
one year, and I think we ate off of that maybe twice, and that's pushing it.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe 3 times at the most, and it's just a waste.
Right.
So
Yeah, you just gotta have them leftovers and stuff. I will say
right.
this: why we got Elma and I think Maggie on our in our chat right now. I want to say that we did a contest when we first did our very first live, okay? And them two were the only two that actually kind of like, I mean, participated, but also, did their homework and stuff. So I just want to let everybody know that Miss Elma and Miss Maggie, y'all gonna have something special coming from us because y'all the winners of our little contest of Savagely Uncut. You know what I'm saying? Like, so y'all gonna be the first one to receive any Savagely Uncut merch. All right, you'll be
That's
the first
right.
ones to wear it and stuff like that. So when y'all get it, make sure y'all take a picture in it because everybody gonna be jealous. That's right. This is gonna be
That's
cute.
right. Right.
Okay, it's been real, real cute. So, with that being said, before we get started, as y'all know, we decided that this month we're gonna do help small businesses with Christmas and everything coming around the corner and stuff.
Right.
So I want to let everybody know, like, helping small business, like the purpose of helping small businesses is because small businesses are people that, they're doing stuff from their heart, is something that they enjoy doing, trying to get out of the workforce, that clock in, clock out job type thing. They want to do something that they love, make some money off of it,
Right.
and a lot of people, they pour everything that they have into a small business, to get started and stuff, and so it's good to help small businesses out there trying to get their, mark in the world and, start doing things that they love and not have to do something for other people.
Right.
Like,
They're
I'm
living
pretty
their
sure
dream.
you can
Mm-hmm.
attest to doing that clock in,
Right.
clock out type job,
Exactly.
so you help real people do something they really love when you support small businesses. And I think that matters,
This is true.
and when you spend dollars, like when you go spend money at like a Macy's or, at the mall and stuff, you're just putting money back into rich people's pockets and corporate America. Right. But when you spend dollars at these like farmer markets or like, the swap meets or online people, like, or people like promoting their businesses through whether it's TikTok or Instagram or YouTube and stuff, that's actually going to people's pockets for their home, like, their
Oh,
families and
absolutely.
stuff like that, So I
Mm-hmm.
think, that means a lot more. I feel like, I've always been supportive of small businesses, and helping others, whether it's Avon or, adult adult toys. I used to do that. I used to sell adult toys back in the day when I was like 19. I did. I used to sell adult toys back then. I'm pretty sure I've done a party for a lot of people.
Once back, sometimes you want to be able to have your stuff privately and not
Hmm.
displayed, like, when you go to the stores and stuff. They just
Yeah.
don't roll out. It's just like they line them up. You know what I'm saying?
Girl, I've had some crazy parties too, let me tell you. I've done some crazy
You
parties.
know,
Woo!
you got some
Doing them
hummus and
adult
some
parties.
chops. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You're like, hey.
Listen. But when it comes to small businesses, like I really love when I see people like do something to try to make money for themselves and for their family and stuff. It means a lot of difference, and supporting small businesses is free. You're not, back in the day, people used to have to pay for marketing.
Oh,
Marketing
yeah.
today is free, with all the
Hmm.
social media going on, word of mouth and stuff like that. So I always say there's like 4 keys into supporting somebody with a small business. So write this down, y'all. Okay. The first is to like and love their post. If you see a friend of yours, and whether it's social media, whether they're starting their business or anything, like it, love it, share it out. It's simple. You don't have to buy it. You don't have to buy anything. It's free. You know what I'm saying? They're
Right.
not asking you to spend money or anything like that yet. But, just like it, love it, share it out. The second thing is to make a comment, comment on it, post it for them,
Hmm.
let people know about it, share it out. Like I think I already said that, and then tell people about it,
Right.
all those things are free. And I feel like all those things matter a lot more than if they have a product and you buy it.
True.
If they're like, if we have stuff and we're selling it, I feel like getting the word out there and having other people come to us and purchasing stuff, to me, it means a lot more. I mean, of course I like your business, but it means a lot
Right.
more that you're out there sharing and getting the word out there and stuff like that. So those are small keys, to help if you guys have a friend or a family member that has a small business, you know.
Right.
So, other than that, anything else you want to add before we get started on our little adventure down? this
Down.
small business
This-
lane.
if anyone else has a small business that they want to promote, then please let us know. Message us, whether it's on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and then we'll promote your business as well.
Yeah, no matter what it is.
Right.
You know, it could be cheesecake, it could be a sex toy.
Hey, sometimes you need both.
Listen, it could be both. It could be both. Listen. You never know. I'm just saying.
Never know. Exactly.
There's been combinations of a lot of things, you know. I was trying to get a hold of a friend. I was trying to get a hold of a friend today. He does coffee and cigars. You know what I'm saying? He does cigars, and that's his business in Arizona. He does cigars and coffee. I mean, those two together, you know, you always hear about cigars at like, you know, with booze or like at a rooftop somewhere at a, you know what I'm saying? It's not like that, but I've never heard of cigar and coffee together. You know what I mean? Like come to a coffee shop, smoke your cigar type thing. So he's located out in Arizona somewhere. I don't have all his information, so I don't really want to steer anybody in the wrong way, but he's been doing that business for a long time and I couldn't get a hold of him. But I mean, like I said, those two together is a great combination. Who would have thought of those two being together? You know, cigar and coffee. So, but anyways, so have you ever, let's just go. So now we'll start into like, you know, some of our friends and families that we know. Have you ever had a cake done by Goldie that we went to school by?
I have had some of Goldie's treats. I've had her cake also. I haven't had a whole cake because I'm kind of like a small cake person, meaning, you know, because I know me. You know, if it's around, I'll eat it, and then eventually I'm gonna start looking like that little brown M&M with them glasses and the little white boots. And you know, I don't need no sweets around me too long.
Listen, right? Listen, yeah. So Goldie, you know, for you guys that are watching, Goldie we went to high school with her, Chaparral. And she's a good friend of both of ours. And she started her own business, and she does cakes and cookies. And I think she just started off as cakes, but now she's ventured off into a lot more other things. She did a cake for my son and my daughter's wedding, and my daughter-in-law's wedding, and it was really, really good. The wedding of the century, let me tell you. I'm just kidding. I say that only because some crazy stuff happened at the wedding, but in a good way. In a good way. There was a great wedding theme. It was like all Disney and stuff like that, you know. But she, the cakes were, I think it was, I want to say it was a 4-tier cake or 3-tier. Maybe it might have been 3-tier cake. I can't remember. I don't know if my daughter-in-law's watching yet. Maybe she can answer. But it was like different flavors and stuff like that. It was a beautiful cake. And so, yeah, it was really, really good. But I say that the wedding was really good. I mean, it was epic because I kind of had my own dance routine at the wedding. So,
What's up,
hey, what's going on? But I kind of did my own little dance walk. I think I walked out, you know, to like, you know how when they call out the, you know, the names of everybody in the wedding party and stuff. And so I kind of like, you know, I had my own little dance routine down the aisle of the wedding. And I probably took up like 15 minutes. I think I had a longer dance, you know, a dance walkout than even my son and his wife.
Right. Well, hey. Hey.
But I just remember Goldie. She was like at the side, and she was just like screaming me on and stuff, like, yeah, girl, you know. And I think at one time there's dollar bills flying and stuff. So, you know.
I totally understand, because I think if my son got married, it would be, you know,
right.
One, I would be like, what? You know, because
I did walk all the wrong reasons, you know?
Like, I'm like, man, he is, you know, he just get too much attention for me.
Right. I think my daughter even said I couldn't watch. Like, I was just like,
Right.
I think I did it for all the wrong reasons, but it was the right reason at the time for me when I did it.
Right on. Right on.
I think the song was Everybody Wins. At that moment, I felt like I was a winner. So,
That's
you know,
right. That's right.
as I walked down the aisle. Anyways, with that little story being shared out. Okay, so do we want to bring up Miss Goldie's? So if anybody wants, if you're in the Las Vegas area, and you're looking for a cake for the holidays, you're looking for a cake for any special occasion, you're looking for, you know, some goodies. She does more than cake. She does, you know, cake pops, cookies. She does anything, like anything you could think of. She does it. Like, I think I just saw her do one with like money on it and a purse. And I think she had, what else? Like she does like I think she did like an alcohol bottle one time. She would do some dope themes.
And it's not just the cakes, but she also does a lot of treats, like, you know, Rice Krispie treats. She does cake pops. She does strawberries. Some of them are infused. So she does a lot of different treats. She does a lot of different treats.
I forgot about her strawberry infused alcohol, girl.
Yes.
Them things are a bomb.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good. She did something for my birthday party one time. Girl, they were like strawberry and it came with like alcohol. It's in like the little plastic shooter or whatever. And then you know, you can just shoot it in the strawberry or just shoot it in your mouth.
She does a lot of different treats. A lot.
She does.
And she actually did it's like a heart. It's a chocolate heart, and then you crack it, and it has like this filling in. She does a lot of different stuff. So,
oh, okay, I've seen that one.
Yes.
So like you hit it with a hammer or something,
and then it cracks, and it has a filling in it.
Oh, okay. See, I'll probably have to order one of those then. I probably ordered a lot of things from her, but I know she did my daughter-in-law's like engagement cake. You know, and we hired Goldie for everything. You know what I'm saying? Maybe next time she could like dance on the tabletop while she holds a little cake. Yeah, no, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
She's probably like, Angie, are you crazy?
Well, she doesn't sell 40 ounces. of cake, maybe.
A cake?
Okay.
We're talking about cake there, Debo.
That's about it. That's all. That's all.
Cake is probably like 40 ounces right here.
So no, yeah.
Listen. Yeah, so if you guys are looking for in the Las Vegas area, and I mean maybe outside Las Vegas area, you know, I'm pretty sure she can figure that out. But give her a call. Her handles are right there, you guys. It's D MVP, B as in boy. Okay. And she's on Facebook. And she's got her phone number on there. Now don't be crank calling her, y'all. But she only does text messages. So text message her. She'll give you some quotes. Like I said, she has amazing cakes, you guys. Some amazing treats. And yeah, like just give her a call. Y'all will not regret it. Like I promise y'all. So make sure y'all, it's our homegirl right there. So moving on from sweet treats. So next one we got. Hello? No.
Can you hear?
Can you hear me? Oh my God, technical difficulties, you guys. Hold on. I'm like, no, where'd you go? Hold on,
yeah,
y'all.
We're here.
Oh my
God.
You can hear me? I can't see nothing though. Typical Angie move right now, you guys. Oh, here we go. Okay, sorry, y'all. Typical Angie move. Listen, Mitch is probably laughing. Debo's probably laughing in the chat right now. Saying this happens to Angie on more than one occasions. Sorry, y'all. Oh my God, this is what happens when you go live. Okay, so listen. Next we have my back. Daughter. I'm back. Yeah, I'm back. Okay. My daughter, she her art name is Crafty Bandits, y'all. Go check her out on IG. She does amazing artwork. She specializes in 3D art. She's actually going to be in a show in Vegas coming up on the 6th and 7th of November. And she's going to be at the YMCA, which is the one across the street from the Meadows Mall. It's outside. It's usually in the park. We've done that show before. It's like right in the parking lot of the YMCA. They'll be outside and inside. Tickets are only if you get the early bird tickets. I think she said they're like $15, and if you get them at the door, it's $28. They usually have food trucks there, but they have a lot of vendors there that are artists that make everything by hand.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, a lot of stuff that they do there is, like I said, it's just artist people. She does everything, her own artwork, from drawing to painting, like I said, 3D stuff. And this is an anime night art. So it's probably like a lot of anime stuff there too. There's people that do other stuff there other than anime. But yeah, you guys go check her out. Like I said, she's on IG. She can do commission. She doesn't really do. She has enough time. If you want her to do a special piece, you can ask her. Just email her or send her a message on IG. Her gallery's on, so you can go check out all the different work that she does on there. Same as for Goldie too. We weren't able to have time to put up everybody's pictures. So if you go to their their sites and stuff, you'll be able to see, all the different type of work that they do. So yes, so it's Crafty Bandits on Instagram. And like I said, catch her at the YMCA, y'all. I'm not gonna be in town, but go check her out. She's number 46, vendor table number 46. Just ask for her or ask for her table. If you guys go see her, mention me, mention tonight's show. And then, maybe you'll get like a discount or something when you see her. So and then, yeah, other than that, check out everybody else that's there, guys. Go support everybody that's there if you guys do make it out to the Y. Because everybody there, like I said, does their own artwork and their own art pieces. So make sure you, stop by everybody's table, go check them out. That's the best way to do it. So, and then who we got next? We got Lashes.
Libra Lash. Yes, Libra Lash and Lip Company. So she has, she sells a lot of lashes. She also sells beauty products and lip scrubs. She also sells like the a little bit of a plumper type of deal. So she
I like the plumps.
Right. Well, I don't have,
You don't need it, but I'll leave it, girl. I need it.
I mean, you can see mine across the street, so I don't need to plump anything else.
Right.
That's all you would see is lips. So we're good on that department. We're good. I was like, I don't need no plumpers. I don't need nothing else.
I need some, girl. I need some.
Man, they was plump when I was 3. I'm sorry. So trust me, I'm good. But yes, so she has a lot of different lashes. Like the more of a 3D look lash. So they're more glamorous. So go visit her website, and this is her phone number, and she will hook you up with some lashes. It could be good for a stocking stuffer. Like if you want, like if you have a gift for work, I work from home, so you know what I'm saying? So I don't see anybody. But if you are in an office setting, setting, then you can, go ahead and exchange gifts on that behalf.
Yes.
Okay.
And those are I'm definitely need to give her a call when I get back from, does the eyelashes there, or they're like can you order them and then like do you put them on yourself, or is like how does she do her lashes?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Oh, okay. So that'd be a great gift, like a stocking stuffer.
Right.
Like
exactly.
you're saying, she has like the lips. So yeah, that's a good idea, y'all. So like a stocking stuffer right there. Somebody that loves their eyelashes on.
Right.
There you go.
Exactly.
That's a good idea.
All right, and then we
got our girl Maggie.
There you go.
All right. Listen. So Maggie, we met Maggie. I met Maggie through Debo Vibes, and she's an amazing person. She is a mental health and wellness coach. And around the holidays, sometimes some of us will we might go through some things. There's a lot of people out there that are, that might, have been through some things through the holidays, or maybe they're alone for the holidays. They might be lonely, and stuff like that. So she is a great person to give her a call, and her first consultation is free, you guys. She can help you online. She can do phone calls. So maybe a Zoom like this. But or even it might not be about the holidays. You guys might need somebody to talk to. Just to get through other things. But give her a call. She's an amazing person, you guys. We love us some Maggie. And she has a booking. I think it's a booking link she was saying. Or you can email her and she could send you, I guess, her calendar to where you guys can book with her that way. But like I said, her first consultation is free. So it doesn't hurt, to give her a call and, just talk with her and,
Yeah.
let her
And
know what's going on.
nothing like catering to your mental. I think that's a problem, especially around the holidays. If you've lost some loved ones, like I have two deceased brothers. Like anybody who knows me knows I have a lot of brothers. I'm the only girl. I have 6 brothers, and 2 of them are deceased now. So if you're going through something and you feel like you break down and you can't get through it, then she'll help you.
Yes. Yeah, for sure. 100%. She also has a podcast as well. She has her own YouTube channel too. It's called Candid. Is it Candid Nights, right? Is that right, Maggie? I can't remember. I know she's still in the chat. If you want to put it in the link, your YouTube channel. She also does, she talks on, sometimes on Friday nights. You can catch her. Candid Room. That's what it is. Candid Room. I've been on there a couple of times. So she'll go on there and talk about certain subjects too. And I think her and her co-host also go over mental health and awareness on there too. So she's gonna get it right. Candid Room, girl. I got you. Candid Room. So, what did Debo say earlier? Are y'all featuring any? What did it say?
Anything for the fellas?
Yes, we have guys in here too. We just ain't got to them yet. Is that what he meant?
No.
Or is everything that we're talking about just for women? No,
it's not. I
know men that order eyelashes. You know what I'm saying? Listen, there are men that I know that will order some eyelashes. Okay.
Oh, goodness.
You want stuff for Christmas, Debo? I got you. I'll order you some eyelashes. All right. Listen, is that
just fluttering? He's just gonna flutter.
Right. No taking. Let's see. Order Debo some eyelashes for Christmas. Let's see how pretty we can make you look.
Right, exactly.
So what is going on with my camera, y'all? Hold on. It'll knock me out again. There we go. Okay, so what we got next? Thank you so much, Maggie. Okay, journals. Right after the wellness one. I love it.
Right. So here is Thrive and Shine. It's journals, tumblers, self-help. The journal is beautiful. I actually have one of the journals. It is, I don't know if you can see it that well, but
there we go.
Okay, it's really pretty. It's really, really, and I'm featured in this journal as well.
Wow. I think that's amazing that you're featured in that journal. That says something.
Okay, so go on. It's about, becoming your femininity, soft girl era. A lot of it is telling stories as well, and getting you to have your own purpose. So it's really a nice journal, if you can see this.
Yeah, I can see it a little bit. Yeah, I really like that. I know that I love giving journals away for Christmas and for birthdays and stuff like that. I think journals are really amazing. I love journals. I actually have a couple myself. So, and I've seen it online, so I know it's really gorgeous. I would love to read your story though.
Yes.
So your story is in that journal, like just like a small story about yourself. Is that what it is?
Yes.
Okay.
It's about so she featured me growing up with nothing but boys, and talking about how I stayed very in my femininity. You're because I think this whole thing about the soft girl era and everything. It's
Mhm.
basically femininity. That's
Okay.
it. Like to get out of that energy of always, you know, being hardcore.
Right. Right.
So, but it's a nice journal. You here come. It's a nice journal. We want to make sure that we support
Right.
it, and definitely it's she has a self help book as well, and tumblers on her site as well.
Wow, I like this. That's actually a really nice gift. Okay, got it, Debo. Won't get you no lashes for Christmas. I'll get you one of these self-help journals, though. How about that?
Right,
The journals will
exactly.
be nice. So you can put your beer in that tumbler she got going on there too. So you can get it straight from the can all the time while we filming.
Right,
Or I can drink
exactly.
it from your tumbler instead.
Okay, so
So
and then next we have Stay Down LV, which is they specialize in basketball training. Um,
okay,
he's basically in California right now, working with kids from 5 to 18.
nice. Okay.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so definitely check out his Instagram. I believe right now they're doing a raffle also.
Yeah, I was about to ask you about that. A raffle, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now, how can they do the raffle? They just go onto his Instagram or they reach out to
Just go
him?
on the Instagram, message him, and then you'll be entered into the raffle.
Nice. Okay. And then where does the raffle get you when you win?
Basketball training, like some, you get either a discounted price or a free lesson.
Nice. You hear that? Okay, there we go. Y'all make sure y'all go. Write all these down. We'll put them back up again. We'll run them through one more time when we get towards the end. But write down this Instagram. Y'all go and get you a raffle ticket. Some of y'all might need some lessons out there. Debo, you need some lessons in basketball. Don't trying to make them 3 pointers and shit. Faith, what you got? What she say? I'll get them for your girly friend. Oh yeah, yes. I mean, them girly friends also can be guys. You know what I'm saying?
Right, exactly.
We're not.
So
So
next,
next we have travel. Yes. Let me tell you about her real quick, y'all. Okay, so I am coming from Georgia to going to the airport in Georgia to come home to Vegas. Okay, I met this lady. Her name's Doreen. She was my Uber driver. Okay, heck cool. We were. I don't know why I said heck like I can't curse on here. But anyways, she was hella cool, funny lady. She was also from I think she was from Jersey. Or from the Bronx. I know I might have got it wrong. I know they really are particular when you're telling them what part of New York they're from. So let me back it up. I'm not gonna tell you exactly what part she's from because I'm gonna get it wrong. But anyways, she's from over there, and so we were telling each other our stories and stuff. And I told her, I travel a lot. So she told me she was a travel agency, which I think is great because I feel like traveling during the holidays sometimes is better than spending all this money on Christmas. We've done that a couple times.
right.
Planning we've been talking about planning a cruise or our next trip. So I feel like planning a travel for somebody, getting them a travel for a gift. You know what I mean? Like maybe surprising your loved one a trip somewhere. I think that's a really great thing. How about traveling for your peace?
Oh, absolutely.
Girl, I travel all the time for some peace. All right.
You need it. You need it. Is very necessary at times.
You do. You do. So there's all her handles right there, you guys. Like I said, she was a really nice lady. I met her. We clicked right away. Um, we had a lot to talk about all the way there to, the airport and stuff. And usually when I meet somebody and we click like that, and they tell me like, where they're, from or what they're doing. And it's stuff like this. I'm really quick to exchange. It's called networking. That's what you network for.
Absolutely.
That's how you get the word out there and stuff, So yes, very nice lady, guys. Make sure you guys give her a call or book your next travel with them. But she also has it to where you can also become a travel agent yourself. I'll have to put that in the comments. She sent that to me today. But you can also, why not pay yourself to go on vacations? I know we talked a little bit about that. Like we book us a trip, and then we plan us a trip to pay for ourselves, pay ourselves to go on a trip like that. I feel like is so cool, when you think about that.
Absolutely.
So,
that's awesome, Maggie.
That is awesome, Maggie. Yeah, see, there you go. Look at that. And Doreen is actually in Georgia. So she lives in Georgia. That's how I met her. But I'm pretty sure anybody can use her anywhere. So if you're watching this, no matter what state you're from, I'm pretty sure you guys can use her, even though she's in the state of Georgia. So that's our traveling needs. So yeah, I mean, if anybody out there watching this, you want to book me a trip for Christmas, I'm very
so
single.
Nice. Right?
It's so nice. You could take me on a cruise somewhere.
Absolutely.
You can take me to, another state, I mean,
That's
it's
true.
happened. Been to North Carolina before, North Carolina.
Let's not even go there. Okay.
But your girl, Miss Savage, is free. You know what I'm saying? Listen, go on vacation with anybody right now. No.
Right.
Let's get them travel points up.
That's right.
Okay. All right, who we got next on the board here?
Oh, out the Teddy.
Man, listen, you know what? I can't remember. I met him through social media. I want to say it was TikTok when we first started Savagely Uncut. And he was one of the first people to come on our Savagely Uncut and loved our concept and stuff. And then I loved what he was doing because I saw his hoodies and t-shirts and stuff. If you guys go on his website, man, so right now he's going with a theme. He has Santa Teddy right now going on, which is so cute. And and I just ordered something from there. Like I literally cannot wait to get them. And I love me a good hoodie. Okay, so and they're really cute. And he had another one on there that I saw. That it was whatchamacallit, where is it at? I wrote down which one that I liked. Oh, it's called Club Teddy. It was like, almost like an alcohol one or whatever. And then you had Teddy Gang, which is cute. And then you have like the whole like LA, because I think they're based out of California. So I think they have like the whole game type Teddy. So he has like this whole Teddy concept. He does sell for kids too, along with adults and stuff. But he's got t-shirts and all that stuff. It's so cute, guys. Go check him out. Great supporter. He's been supporting us since day one. We first started with Savagely Uncut. Like he has been like one of our big supporters too. And he don't even know us from $2.10. So
no, right?
So listen, that's what I'm talking about. When you meet people like that and they just, they love your vibe or you love their vibe and you support each other and everything. Like, man, let me tell you, that's a real one right there, man. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Teddy, dude. Bring out that Teddy. Bring out that Teddy. That could go for so many other things, You know what I mean? Bring out that Teddy. That is cute. That's a cute. Like I can see myself.
So now you're gonna have to get back to the drawing board and have a big teddy bear on some lingerie, is what you
Right? You hear that, Teddy? Yeah. Exactly. If I can see myself, I love oversized hoodies. Like if I can see me a hoodie, I love like an oversized hoodie. Maybe like some shorts. Man, that would be cute. Walk around the house. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing else under that hoodie but them shorts.
Look at you. You're ridiculous. Next.
Next. Oh, Chef B in the house.
Right on.
Man, it's my boy, dude. Listen, me and Lala were supposed to do a cooking thing with him.
We are.
Schedule. We are. We wanted to surprise y'all. We wanted to surprise y'all for tonight, but we had to reschedule. I had to come out of town, but I am heading back to Vegas and stuff. But I've known Chef B for a minute. He's done a lot of great stuff. He's cooked for some celebrities. He's been on a show on TV. I can't remember which cooking show it was, but he was on a cooking show and he won. He I can't remember which show it was though. Honestly, I can't remember, but I want to say he was up against some chefs though, but I can't remember which one it was. I'll have to get back to y'all about that one. But he's done he does private cooking, he does event catering, he flies out of town, dinner parties, you name it, he got you. Food is amazing, y'all. Really great stuff. Really, really nice guy. He's originally from Michigan, but he's lived in Vegas. He's been there since I think since the 90s, I believe. He has a great backstory, which we're not going to give too much away. That we're saving that for us later. The backstory is amazing, y'all. I don't want to give too much away. But love me some Brian, boy. Or I should say Chef B. A lot of his friends call him Fila. Y'all might know him by that too. But yes. If y'all need a dinner party, y'all got an event coming up, whether it's graduations in the future, weddings, you just want a private dinner for you and your loved one, he does all that. So, go check out his website. His gallery is amazing. You guys can see all the different types of food he makes. Like I said, give him a call, hit him up, let him know that Savagely Uncut sent y'all. And yeah, like I said, go check him out. He's a great guy. He's really great. He's a great guy, overall great guy. And probably great with the ladies. I think I said that. He'll probably be mad at me that I said that. Great with me. Great with me. Yes, great with me. Not in that type of level though. Not like the story that we're going to tell later. Just I was never that type of great. That
Right.
They'll get it later. When we go to meet him, I was not in that lineup. So, yes.
That's right.
They'll be like, "Oh, Angie." I remember when she was talking about Chef B.
Yeah.
Yes,
exactly.
Girl.
Some good food. Some good
to my
food.
heart and to my belly. Both.
Yes.
Just kidding. I'm just kidding. Brian's pretty like, Angie, listen. No, but he's actually a really good cook, y'all. He's really, really great cook. Although I will say this, I did make better spaghetti than him. And, he liked my spaghetti. You know what I'm saying? So I will say that, I outdid him on the spaghetti. What is going on with my TV on my laptop? Okay. So anyways, moving on to next. So anyways, y'all, this is Colors with a K. He is a friend of a friend. Well, a cousin of a friend, I should say. One of my good friends. This is his family member, his cousin. Lives out in Georgia, y'all. If y'all ain't seen him around. He's got a clothing company, so he's got t-shirts, hoodies. He also has kids' clothing. He's got like little baby onesies and stuff. And I love that his logo is colors and it has a K. He's also a barber in Georgia, out there. But his whole thing is, I went and did a little research and stuff. And then he says, like, let's change the world, putting the world in colors with a K. You know what I mean? His brand is to develop to spark conversation and cultivate positive interactions between people from all walks of life. So basically, I actually have one of his t-shirts. So basically, his clothing company is like, if you have like a brown hoodie, it might say white on there. If you have a black t-shirt, it might say the word purple on there. If you have an orange, sweatshirt, it might say the word, I don't know, what's another pink on there. So that's basically what his clothing company is. It's just, putting the different names of colors on different colors of clothing. And basically, that's his whole clothing, which I think is great. It is an awesome concept. It does, be like, why does your brown hoodie say purple on it? I can see see people walking up to people saying that, like, why does your red t-shirt say black? You know what I mean? Like, to get people talking. But I think his concept is amazing. Like I said, he's in the state of Georgia, but he ships anywhere. He has an amazing website also. You can find all his handles on there. You can find everybody's handles on each and everybody's website. They're all over social media, guys. If you put in their handles and stuff. But he's another one that has really great clothing company. Make sure you guys check him out. And if you guys reach him, like I said, guys, I don't know, Debo, if you need a haircut, he's a barber. You know what I'm saying? You want to trim that beard up in there, you know what I'm saying? Maybe get a little, like, baldness going on. I don't know these days what y'all want to call it, but, give him a call. He's a barber and stuff. The gift card. You need the gift card. I think every place that we showed you guys so far tonight, too, you guys can get a gift card for that person. Let them do their own shopping at any of these places that we showed you tonight.
That's true.
Like I said, any guys watching tonight would like to get me a gift card at the travel agency. I am
game.
I'm game. I will pack me a suitcase. Doesn't have to be a big one. We can go buy me clothes when we get there.
That's true. That is true.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a good gift idea anyway. Travel is a good gift idea.
So y'all go check out Colors, y'all. Y'all go check out Colors. Recording?
You having technical difficulties?
Wait, can you hear me? Okay, there we go. Sorry.
No.
A technical girl, you would think I was still in Georgia with all these technical difficulties right now. I don't know what is going on. I think it's this new thing. I know Maggie's in the show and so is Mitch. Y'all see this new thing going on with StreamYard? We got all caught up on that new thing. I don't know what the heck is happening. So anyways, that is a good idea. I love the colors aspect. I'm sorry, what did you say before I had technical difficulties? What were you saying?
I was talking about travel is always a good gift idea. For someone to want to decompress or, plus, a lot of times we have a lot of stuff and travel may be good for someone who has a lot of stuff.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. I would like to try one of those cruises that go for 6 months.
I don't think I can do a 6-month cruise.
Really? I could do 6 months. I think the longest I've done is 7 days. And I was still not ready to come off the boat.
Yeah, I don't think.
But you gotta remember, you stop at all these different places too. Like you stop at all these different ports. So what if you did like all of Europe?
Yeah. I would try it. But I don't know if I can be gone for 6 months. You know what I'm saying?
You've never cruised before, right?
No, I haven't been on a cruise yet, but I know for sure he's not going to be gone for 6 months. He can barely be gone for 6 days. You
might be pushing it.
Like 6 months, he would be going into convulsions of not being at work, and So I know we could not be gone for no 6 months.
I love cruising. It'd be cool to do a cruise with like a lot of like content creators, and then everybody can like brainstorm together or share ideas and stuff like that. That would be cool. Like there's a cruise for like a bunch of content creators. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't think that would be a good idea.
You don't think it'll work out? I think it might be fun.
I think Pollyanna type of deal that you got going on in your head. Like everybody comes with peace and all of that. No,
you're right. That might not happen. That might just be me. I'm thinking in my head there, but that's why we'll just bring Maggie along. She calm everybody down and
right.
Sure you don't need anybody to talk to. That's what I'm here for. I was on a cruise one time with the kids, even where there was a murder that happened.
Oh wow!
Like somebody killed their wife. Yeah, and then acted like it didn't even happen. Like it was so crazy because I remember our last stop before we headed back to LA was Mexico, and I forgot what part of Mexico. And I remember when we were getting off the port, this guy was just like taking off running, and like all these cops were like
Are
chasing
you
him and stuff.
kidding me?
No, and they caught him, but we don't know what happened. Then we get back to LA, and we're all forced to leave from the bottom of the cruise ship. Like we had to leave from below the belt. Below the boat. And we were like, what's going on? And throughout the whole ship, there was whispers of somebody killing somebody on the boat. And we're like, what? And usually they're really strict about like, when you buy stuff from like another country, they want to check your the stuff that you bought. Like you have to fill out like this. Girl, they weren't checking shit. It was like you could have got away with anything that you bought in Mexico that day. They were like, everybody off the ship. Everybody off the ship.
That's crazy.
So we get to our hotel room that night, right? Because usually when we come back from a cruise, a lot of times we'll spend the night like in LA or whatever. And so we get back from our cruise and it's on the news. Murder, cruise ship line on Carnival Cruise.
Oh, that is crazy.
And I just remember my daughter and we were all watching the news and my daughter was like, was that our cruise ship? And I'm like thinking, no. And sure enough, it was our cruise ship. And we're like, oh my God. So this dude killed his wife the second day of the cruise. And when you go on a cruise, you guys you never been on a cruise. So when you cruise, you sit with a lot of people at the same table, or like if there's just me and you, we'll be at a table with like a lot of other people that maybe only came there with 2 people or 1 people or 3 people,
Mm-hmm.
And then like after the dinner, you can go to a show or whatever. But usually that group that you sit with for dinner is usually the same group that you sit with for breakfast, and you always see them throughout the whole cruise, right? So everybody was saying that he was coming back to dinner and he came back to breakfast and they were like, where's your wife? And he was like, oh, she doesn't feel good. She's sick or whatever. So they didn't think nothing of it. They're like, oh, okay. Because a lot of people get sick on the cruise, right? And then come to find out, he done killed her. He hid her in the shower. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
And see, when you're on the cruise ship, everybody gets their own butler pretty much. Like every like floor, like so many staterooms, they get their own butler. Well, I guess finally the butler had to clean the room because the room hadn't been cleaned yet. And they clean your room. They tear down your room every night pretty much while you're out. And so I guess he left the shower running or something, or turned on the shower just in case a butler was to open the door and it sounded like she was in the shower. But dumbass covered up the thing to where it started flooding. So they were like, oh my God, the floor's wet, And so they went and checked, and that's how they found the dead body, because he left her in the shower running the water. It was so crazy.
That's crazy.
I mean, people get killed on cruise ships all the time, but to be on one actually happened was crazy, girl. It was insane.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that sounds crazy.
Yeah, it was pretty nuts. But anyways, that was my little horror cruise ship. I have been on one of them cruises where somebody has died.
Yeah, that's insane.
Really insane. It's just crazy how people could just go to dinner and to the show like nothing happened. He was gambling at the casino also that night.
Yeah, because you're psycho.
Yeah.
Anytime you can do that and then you have no remorse, you don't really think about anything, then yeah, of course.
Right. I guess that's not helping Doreen in traveling and booking cruises. Sorry,
I know,
Doreen. Right? I don't even know why I mentioned that story. Sorry, we're trying to sell some travel stuff here. I guess that wasn't a great story to tell. I didn't think about that.
Oh.
Anyways, moving on to the next.
I think that is it for our.
I think we have one more, right?
Oh, we actually
one more.
do.
We almost forgot about this one.
CDL.
We love us some CDL, don't we?
Yeah.
Sometimes we do. Anyways. You guys go check out CDL Cigar and Golf. How we were talking about earlier, cigar and coffee. This is another one of my friends. He does lots of videos on golfing, and he visits cigar places that he does interviews with people. He does have another YouTube channel called Links and Legends, I believe, where he interviews people also. But he does cigars and stuff. I think he does have a video on there about talking about different types of cigars and everything. But he also sells polos and hoodies. I'm guessing polos, because he is a golf expert, kind of. Well, he plays golf a lot. I don't know if he's an expert, but he plays golf a lot. But he might kill me for saying that. But he does have like I think coffee mugs, stickers, all that stuff. So you guys can definitely get his brand on his from his IG on YouTube. He's on all social media platforms. Also, go check out his YouTube channel and like and subscribe. Almost everybody that we mentioned tonight, other than a few, have their own YouTube channel. Guys, please go check them out. Subscribe to them. Hit that notification button. Go check out their merch that they're selling. Just go and check them out and see what they have to offer, guys. With the holidays coming up and stuff, let's get out there and support all these small businesses that are out there. So I think that kind of wraps up our small businesses for tonight. And everybody that your friends and family that we've helped out tonight. We do want a lot more. So if you're catching or live and you have a small business and you are unable to get to us, or you'd like for us to showcase, that's all we're doing for the next month. Is we're also going to be doing other types of shows, but we also want to mention small businesses during those episodes that we do. So on that note, so what else we got? Lala, you got anything else?
No, we just want to make sure that you send us your information as far as highlighting your continue highlighting other businesses. So make sure you message us, like I said, on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. Definitely let us know so we can go ahead and highlight your business.
Yes. And I know a lot of you guys were so excited to see me and Lala out in Las Vegas a couple weeks ago. We definitely have something coming up. Yes, we definitely have technical difficulties, y'all. But we definitely have something coming up for you guys. So just stay tuned. And we want to thank everybody that's been patient with us and stuff. Everybody that reached out to us just showed so much love and support. You guys have been hanging in there and stuff like that. We have so much coming up between our merch that's about to hit and some of our shows that we're excited about doing. So, yes, I'm really, really super excited for all that. So thank you guys so much for hanging in there with us. It's been a great ride so far. I can't believe it's almost the end of the year. Like, it's literally the end of November.
I know. It's crazy.
I'm most excited for tomorrow because Stranger Things drops, and I have been dying to watch Stranger Things. I think if anybody else out there is a Stranger Things lover, it drops tomorrow at 5 p.m. So I was thinking it drops on Thanksgiving. No, it drops tomorrow, y'all. Stranger Things. I will be on my son's couch, wrapped up in a blanket, watching Stranger Things for sure. That's what I'm going to be doing tomorrow.
Okay.
Once again, anybody in Seattle, you need somebody to cuddle up with, just give me a call. I'm out here, in Seattle, y'all. I don't think I have a Seattle dude now that I think about it.
Oh, you may have to get one.
Might have to look for a Seattle man while I'm out here, y'all. I have to hit the stores out here and stuff, so. But let's run them through one more time. So in case you guys didn't have a chance to write them down, we're going to run them back real quick, put them all up real fast. We'll leave them up there for a few seconds so you guys can write down everybody's handles and everything. And that way, if you guys have any questions or want to order anything, give them a call. Let them know where you got their information from. Let them, know Savage Uncut sent you. And who knows? Maybe they might just offer you a special treat. You know what I'm saying? So, but here we go. We're going to go ahead and put these up. So we got
DMB
cakes. We got Crafty Bandits. Lashes
Libra Lash and Lip Company.
Ooh, I'm going to have to give her a call.
Maggie Mental Health.
Yep.
Thrive and Shine.
I need to print one of those journals.
Stay Down LV. Doreen Travel.
Yes. Ooh, Doreen, I'm going to give you a call. Teddy.
Bring out the Teddy. Chef B.
Celebrity chef.
Colors.
With a K. Mhm.
I love how you went to the D voice with the K.
With the K.
CDL Cigar and Golf Club.
Yes. Thank you everybody too that gave us their information for us to add to our show tonight. We really appreciate each and every one of you guys. We love that each and every one of you guys support us. We also want to congratulate the two winners, Miss Alma and Miss Maggie in the house. Thanks for being great supporters with us and hanging in there with us and doing the homework on that first live that we did. That is why you guys are winners. Okay, you guys are
Right.
first Savage One winners. Okay, first people that get to wear our merch when you get it. So I'm really excited about that. Okay, so that was good. I really liked that. It was such a great episode. I know y'all missed us. Time to go shopping. I mean, Black Friday shopping is Friday. Man, are you looking for anything in particular?
No, you know how you know you need to declutter,
Mm-hmm.
so you can get more stuff. that's unfortunately what I need to do.
Listen, I'm looking for shoes.
And that's,
maybe,
that's the thing. Like, you know me and shoes. You know?
Like I need more shoes. I'm definitely gonna order some hoodies. Whole bunch of options are right here on our live tonight.
And as I'm thinking about it, like one of those hoodies with some heels would be really. I need a oversized hoodie. I mean, you know, it's not like I'm the tallest person, and you know, I mean, I'm 4'11".
I love me oversized hoodies.
So,
yeah, only 4'11". You fit in the pockets like bite size.
Right, like so. It's not like I'm tall.
Like bite size right there, you know. Oversized hoodies are always cute. Okay, you know what I'm saying? I think I asked Santa to bring me a man. That's why I asked Santa.
Oh my
nice
gosh.
Chocolate man. No, it's cute.
Well, thank you guys.
Thank you guys for joining us tonight. You know what I'm saying? My kids are probably like, oh my God, Mom, not again. No, but thank you guys for joining us tonight. We really appreciate it. Everybody that, like I said, everybody that joined us and put in their information with us, we really appreciate all you guys because that's much love right there, much love. So everybody go out and support everybody. That is what we are here for, supporting small businesses and then some, you know, because your dollar bill matters when it comes to small businesses. Remember that.
It does.
Okay. Yes. All right. I guess that's it, y'all. Thank you for joining our live. We'll see you again in a few weeks. I will be back in Vegas for the next one, just so y'all know. So, all right, guys. Bye. We love y'all. Have a happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Happy Thanksgiving. Yes. Happy Thanksgiving.
Bye. Mwah.
Uncut, yeah, we raw, we real. Success in our blood, got that fire that's ill. We rising up.